having to run across and not knowing who's going to be lurking down inside a box waiting to catch it is always going to be a little difficult. Here's a fight between Clix and Punisher. Already done a decent amount of damage just breaking down the ceiling. Doesn't look like they'll be able to follow up today.
And the tarp starts from the backside. Hero gets completely dominated from Clix. Reverse 2K and Shiesty are still up in this assault by himself. Punisher and Uzi on a mid-ground tarp. It looks like second high. And they are going to launch off a height. This is important. If they reconnect to anything in zone right now, which I think Clix is going for a massive rebuild. Yes, look at that. All the way in zone. ZexRow is going to land late. But a fight is breaking out with Clix and Trey. He attempts to hold it, but it's not going to even last long at all. Everybody down that mid-ground layer.
A huge height to play with now for Clix and Zex. And the guy they were fighting with build up and immediately he's like, no. He's building too fast. I don't want to fight that. I don't want to be involved.
No chance of holding that if you're fighting against Clix. But it does burn the resources of Clix a little bit as he has to try to block and spend a little bit more. But nice shots from him to start getting a couple tags and work down below on the players. CJR is still up in this game all the way down to ultimate low. And it continues around the coast. A nice knock from Clix from up on high.
Gatekeeping this zone heavily. Got to take full advantage of it. Already an elimination on the board there. And certainly looking good to find plenty more. Let's rotate over. He's looking to connect on the other side. Maintain all the height that he possibly can. Is Zex staying behind for just a moment? It's time to leave. The zone is so damn small now. And with the height that Clix is to play with, he sees one player down, looked around for his teammate, and couldn't spot him.
He's even looking in this house for ammo boxes at the same time because he has none in his AR. But as it comes over this hill even further, Clix and Zex are all the advantage in this game as we reach towards the final moments. This might be our last zone. CJR is still up in this assault, by the way, was clutching as well. Zum and Uzi, so it's 4 solos against ZexRow and Clix. I don't know if anybody can really push anything unless these solos decide to fight up and challenge together. A grappler from Assault. He takes out ZexRow. Clix has to challenge back, but with a grappler, there's not really much he's going to be able to do against Assault as he does build out and take height.
Wow, I mean, just rotating down below, waiting until that natural height was fully built in, and then up he comes. Take your height, I'll take it right back. Clix without his teammate anymore. He's trying to punish this. He's trying to certainly make sure that grappler isn't lurking around, but he takes a heavy shot, and now he's in trouble. But no, he answers back, and it's no problem at all. Got his heals back up. At the same time, he won't be able to get any shields fully returned. He hasn't got a big pot. But again, working the height, it's just him and CJR now. CJR was looking to clutch it. Well, let's see if he can take the title.
And Clix did get the refresh, the extra materials off of Assault there. But he's already running down. A nice play off the backside of that, and box fighting Clix will clean that up easily with the tactics that he's so good at. 7 eliminations for Clix, 3 for ZexRow, a 10 elimination win.
We're looking Clix and ZexRow up there number 1. Not too much of a surprise. And I already see builds in the distance. We're confirming that fight's going to go ahead.
And oh my goodness, Megga actually loses his drop, or doesn't get his drop exactly how he wanted. There's 2 fights going on right now. Clix and ZexRow in a fight of their own. ZexRow gets good on that one, but Clix goes down, so a full trade. And the full out 1v1 is going to go through. He's got the better of him, but it almost was a quick pump to end ZexRow's life. He takes that one 2-1 basically, and he's going to be able to get the reboot up on Clix. And here it is. Oh, he did already get the reboot on Clix. That was a quick one. And maybe a misjudged push by Icy and Pax as he misses the harpoon too. That was a free opportunity. There's a third party.
Oh, that's
actually down. That's a heavy snipe from You Got Socked, and all that work, and they get a little bit of loot off of ZexRow, but he was probably running out on materials. And now they didn't even get the Elim credit for that. Clix makes his escape at the same time. And now they're having these fights. A nice heavy snipe from Likuro to take out the player up on top, and they know that. Stepdad recognizes it and goes right on top into the box. And Paris has no escape now. He's going to give up the teammates and hopefully find a path down below to sneak away.
And we saw CJR get taken down as well. I haven't spotted if Shad is still alive, but That is certainly not ideal. Paris got some decent height. He's trying to fight back. Stepdad's on his way out of here. Hopping on in with his teammate. Is getting shields up before they have to hit the mass exodus.
No way.
Oh, right in the box. It's going to be a rough fight for him. Trying to break through. Oh, Paris. Wow. That is phenomenal. Grabs himself the double, reclaiming everything.
And all these fights. This is Storm fight number 3 that we're watching at this point. And it's a 1 versus 2 as he let the revive get picked up. And Surge is now active. So it's just going to get worse in terms of these fights being taken.
That's it. They don't care if they're in the storm or out of it. They've got to do that damage to keep themselves well above that surge. We're seeing kills coming in, rattling off again and again. 76 players alive, and we've lost 20 in the last minute or so, and even more going down. Yacht just outside. He's got no heals to play with.
He's got to get this fight.
What?
He's got to go for it onto Hounds. He's going to let the rest go off, but no, he's got to get it. Here's the harpoon in the box, yes! But no! Instantly put right back down. If they're on a high ground, they might not necessarily do the same thing as Trey and Fakeout, who we saw challenge height against Clix and ZexRow in game 1, are doing it again against Punisher and Uzi, but Dubs and Megga lurking as well. They use the launch pad. They're going to land right on top of the same layer as Uzi and Punisher, and now it's time for them to possibly think about pressuring this as they take their mid-ground layer.
Well, Icy just tried to swing on through, but he's actually being pushed back by some heavy fire. Pushed down to the low ground completely. That's not where... I don't think that was where he was aiming for, but... Now down and around Reverse 2K and Shysta, who are just camping out and waiting for the push over. Icy Fishy goes down. And that's just for the first time, but... His teammate might not last all too long. Good high ground for Fakeout. A lot of people on the rotate through using those pads, but Fakeout was going into the reload at the time, not able to catch him off, sadly.
And a lot of his time up here is spent reloading that gun. He took only a couple shots. Punisher, though, going to continue an RPG from another team at the same time, and they've been knocked completely out. They're going to try to hold on, but for how long is it going to be? Is there another team fighting? No. Nobody actually going for it. I hear the grappler in this as well. Megga and Dub still on the mid-ground layer. He's going to go for height. Yes, he takes it, but at the same time, a team from down below is RPGing them, but no. They've connected. They've pranked from both sides, and they have held on in the same position now as Clix and ZexRow from game number 1.
Yeah, Trey made a very brave move just standing out there on a 1-by-1 spraying down with a minigun. As soon as that happens, everyone looks up and they just say, yeah, come on down to us and see how that works. Taking off the high ground now. He's actually got the shields back up below, but I don't know how much he's going to be able to do with that. Can't even see him anymore.
And so the challenge for Dubs and Megga is if they're going to be able to get 11 eliminations and actually overtake, and I think that opportunity is kind of missing unless they wipe the server. Here's a first shots onto the player down below, and he's going to continue pressure, but at what cost is there's another team behind. He's going to trade tack shots left and right and almost lose height at the same time, but Dub's still up above as Fakeout also gets taken out. Another heavy snipe opportunity for Megga, but it's going to miss. And still lurking, looking for this. A beautiful lurk from Megga to know exactly that this team is going to try to back out and come from behind. Now up to 5 eliminations, make that 6, possibly 7 and 8. As Reverse 2K is now down below, it's actually going to bounce back, which you didn't see in the other game. Megga and Dubs trying to go for what Clix and ZexRow did in that first game. They're up to 7 now.
That was impressive play by Megga. They're dropping down behind at an angle they just weren't expecting. Now looking at these two players tucked inside the box. He's got a heavy. He's going to look to just break straight through that wall in a second. But they actually completely concede, go down to ultimate low, but look who's waiting for them. Reverse 2K there. Well, he was for just a second. And he's been knocked out of the game now, leaving just these 4 left alive on the rotate over. And Dubs and Megga know exactly where these guys are.
That they do, but there's old builds all around. It's going to be really hard for them to actually break and get line of sight onto these guys. And they still have a lot of materials. There's the sight that I was talking about, Megga on the backside. And he's going to switch positions instantly.
He's trying to cut them off here on the rotate over. Gets his own build down and edits in. Got a nice shotgun connection as well. A lot of trouble for Rodeo. As he lets Megga heal up above, just sticking with the zone. The rotates get harder and harder as they keep on building them out of this fight. Rodeo in the zone. He's lit up. He's trying to heal himself up, but out of fish now. Shot by another shotgun, swinging down inside the box, and he's taken out by Megga, who just finishes him off. But no, he actually can't get it done. Now Dubs has to go in for that duel. He's got a fish still to play with, so he can just try to out-heal him here if he wants to. And it looks like that's going to work with a shot to the face to finish it off. Dubs taking it here, and the favorites, what a change from game 1 to game 2.
We'll see how that average placement for Dubs and Megga continues up. But for now, it's a 4-point game for the top 4 right now.
See, just roaming around, getting their loot. Fairly nice, calm early game for them. Dubs not in the same position. Being spammed down, getting his shield back up. He's got a big fish to work with, just the one. Not even popping him before going in for this engagement. Shotgun's out. He's pumping away and getting himself some damage, but now he's receiving it. And I guess he regrets not popping down that fish.
These teams that are in fights right now. Oh, this is against Clix and ZexRow. Is ZexRow actually down in Clix? Only 150 shield. He can make this work as he gets the tech shotgun shots off. He's already taken out 1, and Higgs now down to 39 HP.
Cone went down just in time, but Highs isn't able to get out of there alive. Shut down from above, and great play from Clix. I think lots of people would leave the stream if I did, but... Ooh, Bleezy's taking a little bit of damage here from above. Shotgun managed to sneak in right up behind him. Soul Relay looking to trade on back. Breaks down through the wall. He's in there with the shotgun out already. Crouching down below, but he can't finish him off. Too much health in play.
Deal with to get all the way here, but one thing to note on that is he gets the heavy snipe on the Vinet. He spent a lot of metal, a lot of hard materials on that entire thing. So that's going to be an issue as a heavy snipe from the Cone. And he gives up the side of that wall too. Likura is going to have to let that go, even though he had one knock down and another that he was pressuring.
We take a look over towards Innocence. And he's on his way up here alongside Assault to finish off a player they've already tagged. This could be a little bit dangerous for this poor guy. He's run out, no shields, and they're up close in the box. And as soon as they get in, he gets out of the game. Back to the lobby for just a little bit. Just grouping up with his buddy. He goes down there. Oh, hello. This is where the Mythic minigun can do a lot of damage. Fakeout's trying to outbuild it with his teammate, but they're going to run out of mats eventually. And Clix has got plenty of ammo, just keeps on spraying, closing in the distance now. Fakeout's already dropped. They start to edit on through, and no one's here to help him. No one's here to save the day. They've almost taken him out. One more will do it. There we go.
For what he wants, ZexRow and Clix, they're going to go for it. ZexRow almost, no, he did land on height and instantly has to go down because he did not want to fight. Clix way up ahead, and he's going to use another launch pad but get beamed in the meantime. Clix fighting for height on his own. At the front of it is Beastarter and Pepe who hang on, but RPG's traded and Clix gets the worst of it.
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. He has to just box in and hope the players coming in below him won't notice. Punisher was just there and could have broken the floor, dropped him through and set a low, but luckily that's not coming in as ZexRow comes in towards the box, but he's taking a lot of damage. Likura might just have him on that rotate. He's being pressured by the zone, out in the open, could take shots from anywhere, and there he is, getting down. Likura going to finish him off, and a huge knock coming through.
Definitely a big one. Clix still up in the game, but all the while, it was Innocence and Assaults yoinking high ground from the friends who had it before. And instantly now they put themselves into contention to possibly take this game and possibly take the lead. But it's going to be difficult with both Clix alive and also Punisher alive. Reverse 2K alive in this one too. Hoax and Zum, potential to push them way up, possibly not overtake. Now a fight down below. Punisher trades against Shiesty. And Uzi also cleans that up, but Clix still fighting, Clix still alive, Clix still getting eliminations and rising up the leaderboards to make it difficult for anybody, specifically Uzi and Punisher, to overtake them. Remember, they were really close. It was within 2 between those two teams.
My jump pad's being broken there by Innocence. As he looks down below to find anyone. He's going to be a little lighter on those rockets now. Only got the 5 to play with, even after being dropped a couple by his buddy. Oh, Clix, no! He's down. He's on 1 HP, trying to get out of there to pop that fish safely. Gets the minis as well in play. If he does get pushed, he's got that golden pump, the mythic, to play with. Oh, but he's going to have to use it. Drop down below. 2 players waiting, and they're happy to find that loot for free almost.
It was Zum, too, and his teammate Hoax, who took him out. Oh, no Innocence. That's a lot of HP that you do not want to lose Does have the floppers to get back in, but he has to spend those now. Both of them, too. He has one left, so which will make it possibly give him the potential to out-heal somebody in a final 2 versus 1 or 1 versus 1.
Oh, look at that ultimate low. There's like 8 players down there all scrapping for it. Everybody's low as well. Low on HP, that is. Uzi taking rockets and he's gone. Punisher getting dropped by the same one. Boxer goes in for the loot and gets punished. Beast starter out in the open, deleted. And this is getting very awkward very quickly. Stuck out in the zone. I don't think starter's going to be long for this world. He looks on longingly. He wishes he could make it, but no. It's the end of times and his teammate just going to take the loot. In you come and down you go. Assault with a quick pump. And we're down to the last 2.
I think last guy's in zone. Yeah, he is. It's Pepe.
Good luck.
He's going to try to take height. Does he have more floppers? I think he might, but he's taking a lot of time to get over Assault, and Assault has one for sure. He gets right back in. RPG down to below. Got to be careful now. Innocence cannot let this outbuild, but a grappler from the backside, and Assault has all the tools to make sure that this is not going to happen. They're not going to get 1v2'd. And when we do, we'll see the surprise. That is Innocence and Assault overtaking Clix and ZexRow in that one by only 3 points. But I think the difference here is that average placement, 4.7, the best in the tourney so far.
Eventually now, the push coming through. This is dangerous when you're going up against the drum gun as he's finding out the shotty in play. Somehow not punishing him just yet. Eventually, down he goes. But unfortunately, his teammates dropped as well. Now got to go do a fight up against Tada. Health is decent for him, and the drum gun in the end is the thing that wins that fight. But honestly, that should have went more convincingly looking at how it started.
Yeah, it definitely should have, as Megga and Dubs have just cleaned up Punisher and Uzi, who, if you recall, were 3rd place, 4 points away from Assault and Innocence at the top. And they have no chance now, just like Megga and Dubs didn't have a chance in games 1 and 3. ZexRow and Clix in a fight as well. That drum gun shreds so much, but something that happened there at that final fight is that went all the way through was no more materials. The player ZexRow gets the backside wall as Clix was spamming on the front and a big bump shotgun to end Zator and to possibly also end Pero. Yes, it is.
Hecto's not nervous about this. He doesn't have any anxiety about the situation as his teammate rushes out, breaks down the wall, looks to pull through. Can't get access just yet. Gets his own edit down and hello and goodbye. Just as quickly as they get in there, the enemies depart.
First 2K and Shiesty looking for possibilities. There was an opportunity for him there to get in the box, but he does. He does just that no matter what. And takes the wall behind, and Shiesty's there to back him up. There's a team knockdown here. I don't know if that was them or if he got heavy snipe from another angle, and Ethan and Flo are going to take advantage of this. But again, this decision, yes, there's a knocked player. Yes, they could get a finish and some extra refresh, and it is going to be actually pretty free to get that as Cheez has now made his way out. This is the danger. Ooh, it tags. He uses the launch pad, which was forced, and they get it too. Nice shots from Ethan to connect with the heavy AR.
To help them out on this rotate on through. Looking to add it into their own little box. Oh, but they're being chased up behind 198. What is that shot? Megga, that must have been a jump scare for him, but he didn't give a damn. He's lit and eventually knocked. But Dubs, jumping hot on his heels, he'd managed to heal up, but immediately the shields are broken from afar. He tries to get down there. Megga's already dead, and he's being spammed to death. But he is dropped down, actually, manages to maintain a lot of that height, and goes in up above. The purple pump coming into play, and he pushes Malarooney straight off of that. Very aggressive height contention, but man, it's working out very well.
Yeah, that it is. He dropped Malarooney instantly down below, and also got a couple and a nice beam down onto Andu. And I believe even the second player of that duo dominates them from up above, and they've held it. It looks like game number 1, a repeat, essentially, as we are back at the stacks, but this time it's moving down the east coast all the way south. That's Clix and ZexRow. Maintain the height. It's Innocence. He's going to land on it. Yes, he does. And they instantly start firing down. They don't try to outbuild this. They just kind of spam and make it so that Innocence cannot actually get above. But don't forget, Assault must be looming somewhere nearby. And another one for Clix. They're now up to 9. Remember, the first one was 10 total for them, and they've now tied that, possibly looking to match and overtake their record in this tournament from the first game.
Clix taking kills like it's nobody's business. He's going to drop down a little bit. Got to keep a small enough buffer between him and the height below. Switching over to Ecto here. We're seeing him boxed up with his buddy. Got to be pushed in by the zone, I think. Yeah, not quite safe where they were. Rodeo, not safe at all. Is he all right?
I think he's taking some floppers, off heel on this a little bit. And there's 2 players, 3 players that Ecto just goes right up against. And he has 3 builds still. I don't think he realizes now. Rodeo was in there in the mix, and he has to back out now. Also, only 3 builds remaining for him. He finds a player on the backside. I believe that's Script. ZexRow finds another one, so they're starting to clean up, but Reverse 2K still in the mix too as he takes down Ecto and I believe Rodeo. Oh, Boxer with 1. Another player in his box. He gets the cone on top of him, and he now hides down ultimate low. With the mini shields, he's going to have time possibly to pop the med kit as well. Trey's still alive in this one. I thought he was down because his teammate Fake Out got beamed on one of those early rotates, and he's got basically everything in his inventory.
All the usual suspects pretty much still in the game at this point. ZexRow looking for that height and playing around with it. Reverse 2K right behind him, or right below him, I should say. Being spammed at, but he pulls off the height. And Trey running right in there. He's with 2, and he's almost got Malaruni down, but he can't get it done. Or even if he did, he gets traded out immediately. Reverse 2K pushing the fight, but ZexRow takes him and Clix the whole time, just tapping away from above to close that one out.
Just taking a look at the situation that's unfolding before us. Customs are now down, so there's no way to actually close out the tournament and play the last 2 games. So we've been kind of robbed a little bit here.
Oh.
But that means that is the end. That means this leaderboard that we're going to see is going to be the final one. So when it gets revealed, we'll be able to declare the winner of the Matrix Cup.
I just swapped. I just did it. We got it. Clix and ZexRow, the boys. I don't think there was much doubt, though, about them.
No, I don't think so. And out of the first 4 games, 2 wins, 30 eliminations. 30 eliminations, Mitch. That is not something that you see over 4 games.